sound, you know it's time for school and knows the best around. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's time for the show. Oh, come on, let's go. 6:45, when you hear the bell sound, you know it's time for school and knows the best around. Oh yeah. Come on, let's go. 6:45, when you hear the bell sound, you know it's time.
Hi, I'm Caleb Favaloro.
And I'm KK Davis, and we're your hosts this week for Timberwolf Tracks. This week's on episode Timberwolf Tracks, we have a sports recap, a blood drive, an interesting question of the week, a behind-the-scenes look, and another episode of Block Talk, and a meeting with Christians on campus.
Sports, they've always just made me happy, especially the obscure ones.
Do you mean like lacrosse or badminton?
Kind of, but more like chess boxing, professional cheese rolling, underwater basket weaving, professional wife carrying, all those sort of things.
Why do you know that?
Why don't you?
Well, more important is college football, and it's always had a special place in my heart.
Yeah, but we're not the professionals, and that's why we're going to turn it over to Jaden and Matt for this week's sports recap.
I thought it was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Crazy sports. I love sports. Sports are great. Sports! First up, Norman North football. Norman North won against Evan North 35-24. Let's go! Let's go! OU annihilated Texas Tech. The score was 55-21. Wow! OSU beat Kansas 55-3. Now's the time for the NFL rundown.
The Cowboys beat the Vikings 20-16. That's what I would call Texas football.
The Saints played against the Buccaneers, with the Saints taking the dub 36-27. I guess you can say the Buccaneers lost.
The Steelers won against the Browns 15-10. I guess they stole that W.
That concludes the NFL rundown. The Thunder played against the Clippers. The final score is 99-94, with the Thunder losing. It's making it the 6th loss of the season so far. This has been the Sports Recap. Tune in next time.
Man, I can't believe how tense the standings are for the playoffs.
Speaking of tense, it was pretty tense when I heard about Deca's blood drive.
Why is that?
I don't like needles. They're like giant mosquitoes.
Okay, but these mosquitoes are for a good cause, and only female mosquitoes drink blood. Take that as you will.
Yeah, but they still freak me out.
Okay, so Carter and McKenna, they had a segment over the recent blood drive. They didn't seem to have any problems with needles, unlike a certain someone.
The blood drive here at Norman North was where we held a donation area where students or staff could come and donate to OBI being Oklahoma Blood Institution.
There's quite a bit of preparation that goes into the blood drive. We have to have food ready for students to eat after they give blood, and we also have to kind of go around and recruit people to give blood because some people are nervous and they just don't know enough about it, and so just persuading them to do that, it does a lot. We get a lot more people.
I don't think I was nervous about giving blood. I just think I was nervous about the needle more than anything, but it really wasn't that bad.
Yes, this was my first time giving blood, and yes, it turned out how I wanted it to. I gave blood because my friends told me to.
See, that wasn't so bad.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Now that Halloween is behind us, you know what that means?
Thanksgiving?
Nope.
Kwanzaa?
Not what I was thinking.
Hanukkah?
Nope, it's Christmas. Nothing else matters after Halloween except Christmas.
It seems like you're not the only one in the Christmas spirit already. Kellen, Daniel, and Jared had our question of the week for this episode, and they asked, what do you want for Christmas from Santa Claus?
Hey Timberwolves, so this week we decided to ask students on what they wanted from Santa Claus.
Let's get to it.
And what do you want from Santa Claus?
I want a pet turtle from Santa Claus.
Why do you want a pet turtle from Santa Claus?
Because they're slow, like me.
Do you like slow things or just turtles in general?
Just turtles.
That's a good answer.
Alright, and what's one thing you want from Santa Claus?
A cat.
Why do you want a cat?
They're just nice, not food, very kind, and it makes me happy, it makes me smile.
Good answer.
What do you want from Santa Claus?
Money.
Why do you want money?
So I can donate 40% of it to charities across the world.
Is that a true statement or are you lying right now?
100% true statement.
Appreciate it. A man saving the world.
Alright, what's one thing you want from Santa Claus?
Man, I want a $500 Whataburger gift card.
And why would you want that?
I'm really hungry.
What do you want for Christmas from Santa Claus?
I want some joggers.
Why do you want joggers?
It's getting cold outside, man. I ain't got none.
Can you not afford joggers, or is it only shorts for you?
It's only shorts at the moment.
That's really sad. All right, back to y'all.
Alright, what's one thing you want from Santa Claus?
PS5.
Why do you want a PS5?
Because I like video games.
Why do you like video games?
Because they're fun.
Alright.
And what do you want from Santa Claus?
A pony.
Why do you want a pony?
Because they're fun.
Alright, and what's one thing you want from Santa Claus?
A new pair of shoes, because I currently only have 3 good pairs.
Alright.
And for Christmas from Santa Claus, I want the new AirPods because mine are crusty and old.
Man, those were some wishes. Personally, all I want for Christmas is love and support, and maybe a Nerf gun. Specifically, the Nerf and Strike Elite Infinus 2. It's just so awesome.
Just hearing that makes me understand why you don't have a girlfriend.
Alrighty then, just a shot to the ego. Just what every person needs in the morning.
Moving along, have you ever wondered how Timberwolf Tracks is produced?
Yeah, I actually have.
Well, Brooklyn, Kate, and Aurora have taken on behind the scenes of Timberwolf Tracks.
Welcome to Behind the Tracks. I'm your host, Brooklyn Fleming. This segment features behind-the-scenes footage as well as interviews with your Timberwolves Tracks cast members. This segment, we will be interviewing Kate and Harrison.
All right, this is
Kate Jordan.
How long have you participated in the media program here at North?
About 3 years now.
Nice. So, in your opinion, what is the significance of color?
Well, it can be different things. It can express emotions, or it can just, be color.
Color. So, what is your favorite part of producing Timberwolf Tracks?
My favorite part is that you can create whatever you want.
It's a pretty good answer. What song is currently stuck in your head right now?
Money, 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 Mamma Mia.
I don't think I've ever heard that before. All right, so what are you currently working on for the show?
Right now, I'm working on this segment and question of the week.
Nice. What's the question of the week?
I don't
know. Okay. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
So, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
It would be invisibility.
Yeah. I'm nosy, so I would like invisibility because then I'd like to know what everybody's talking about. Because everybody talks a little different when you're not there. All right, so beyond media, do you participate in any extracurriculars other than media?
No.
Same. Well, do you have any last thoughts, Kate?
You should join media.
All right, this is
Harrison Bachman.
Yeah. So how long have you participated in the media program here at North?
I've done media 1, 2, and 3, so a year and a half.
Nice. Same here. So, what do you think the significance of color is?
Of color? Well, there's this book. It's about where the world is dark, and then the guy runs away to find color.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I'm not entirely certain.
Me too.
So, what is your favorite part of producing Timberwolf tracks?
Probably the producing part, in all honesty. That part's really fun.
Yeah.
Editing can be fun. Shooting is really fun.
Yes.
Getting the different clips. I made a basketball trick shot video.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was really fun. So, what's the song that is currently stuck in your head?
Okay, I've been listening to Mac Miller's album for the past like 3 weeks. It's, can I look it up real quick? Apparition by Mac Miller. Great song.
So, what are you currently working on for the show?
I just spent the past 23 minutes making an airplane, so.
Alright, so if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Shape-shifting, hands down.
I haven't actually thought about that before.
Let's say I want super strength. I could turn it into a gorilla. They're pretty strong.
Yeah, I like the way you think. That's awesome. Alright, so beyond media, what extracurriculars do you participate in?
Funny you ask. None.
Same here. Alright, do you have any last thoughts?
Not really, no.
All right.
Media's fun. You should join it.
All right, there we go. Thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure.
Love you.
Good? Yeah, that's fine. Alright.
So were we doing that?
That right there, that light, I can see the reflection a little bit on it was just...
Yeah, they're pretty talented. We might need to take a closer look at the behind the scenes. What? At the behind the scenes.
Yeah, let's pop it up myself.
What happened?
I broke my basketball.
Tourism, I don't know.
That's just...
I feel like it's about a storm.
Oh no. Yeah, I want them to have them set shoulder to shoulder.
Shoulder to shoulder.
And tighten it up just a little bit more when they do that. But yeah, it looks good.
Stop lighting on that.
Hey, count us 10.
1, 2,
It's
5,
like-
7, 8, 4, 6, 5,
Yeah, put it just.
6, 9,
Oh,
12, 10.
Keep counting, keep counting.
1, 2,
Yep,
1,
yep,
4,
yep,
20.
yep. It's not. Great.
Is it like a you fix thing, or do you think it's like a...
Hi guys!
Do I have to sign up?
Welcome to Behind the Tracks. I'm your host, Ruth. Interviews with your Timberwolf cast, and that's... I'm sorry.
Let's give a round of applause to today's interviewees, Kate and Harrison. That's it for today, and make sure to tune in next week for another segment of Behind the Tracks. I'm your host, Brooklyn Fleming. See you next time.
Yeah!
Now that we got to show the lovely audience at home how our show is made, now it's time to bring back a personal fan favorite of the show, Block Talk. And I personally love Legos, but what's your opinion on it?
I used to hate them because my brothers would leave them all over the house and I would step on them, and that's the worst. But now I find them really therapeutic.
That's great to hear. So speaking of that, let's go see what Mac, Becca, and Hadley were talking about this week.
Welcome to Block Talk.
Block Talk is where our cameraman, Carter Higgins, asks us questions and we answer them, all while building blocks. Okay, so let's dive right in.
Would you rather live in a zoo or a roller coaster park?
I would rather live in a roller coaster park.
I would rather live with the monkeys. Can I get a power clap for that?
I think I would like to live
with the animals. Can I get a power clap for that?
If you won the lottery, what would you do with the money?
I would probably go buy a better selection of Legos first for Block Talk, because some of these are a little crusty and ancient.
I would probably. It wouldn't last very long.
How did you find those so quickly?
Eyes like an eagle. Hawk.
If you were an animal, what animal would you be?
I'd be a jellyfish because they have specialized stinging cells on their tentacles. Cnidarians, Cnidarians, close. Cnidarians.
Yeah, one time I went to Jamaica and I got stung by a clear jellyfish on my foot.
I've been stung by a wasp! I've been stung by a wasp!
And it hurt, and this German kid came up to me and asked if I was okay, and I cried.
It's time for show and tell. Okay, Beckel, what have you created here?
Basically, I made a 363 45 2-directional, actually 3-directional if you go upward and down, 4-directional. Can levitate, can spin very quickly, car.
Ka-chow.
Also this is the landscape for it.
Okay, so what I've created here is an epic fight scene between Batman and some woman. It's made of prison doors, cone. There's a dog on top to steer the ship. So it's actually a ship.
I created a tower.
Do you know the names of all of the victims in the tower?
Oh, yes. Bob, Stanley, Michael, Ridgway.
I think that was a threat.
And that's all for today. Thank you for joining us on Block
Spooky edition.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, Block Talk.
Can I get a power clap for that?
All right, it's great to see that they're just as crazy as the last time we saw them.
They definitely are characters, to say the least.
Sorry, but this is completely off topic, but are you in a club?
Yeah, I am. Way too many to keep track of.
Well, Emma is in Christians on Campus and interviewed the club presidents.
Let's go check it out.
This week, I got to sit down with some students involved in Christians on Campus, a club here at Norman North.
Christians on Campus is pretty much just a time where believers at the school come together and just fellowship and get a word from one of our students, from me and myself, or my co-president Emma Williams, or from a guest speaker.
One of the reasons I really enjoy Christians on Campus is because of all the people that go, because you get to come in the morning and be with all your friends and then learn about Jesus as well, and it's just a really good environment to be in.
We meet at 8:30 every Friday, and we just hang out and someone leads, and then we just kind of break and then go to our first hour.
I would just tell them that you're welcome no matter what. It's not a super forceful environment. It's just kind of relaxed. We're all just hanging out and just having a good time.
It's very relaxed, and there's not a lot of
Wow, that was so cool to hear about their club and how it impacts their members.
Yeah, maybe I'll join that one too.
Well, that's it for this week's Timberwolf Tracks, and we hope to see you next week.
Same Timberwolf time?
Same Timberwolf place.
Dark in the city and the night is a wire. Steam in the subway and the earth is fire. Oh yeah. Woman, you want me, so give me a sign. I feel my eat, I'm just a